Hey friends, it's Quirky Quinn, and today we are going to be looking at a childhood memory I had forgotten about until I came across the book. It was the first day of 6th grade, and our writing teacher had told us,
write down whether you would rather be able to fly or be able to be invisible.
And of course I had to turn it into a story. As a Christmas present, my aunt decided to get the book published. I'm going to be rereading this for you guys for the first time in I don't know how many years. It all started when light flittered through the house. I had gathered sand on this deserted island and made the entire room out of glass. The house was mine, as no one lived on this island. There was an unknown presence, though. I could feel it. Curious, I scampered to the top of the tree next to the river to investigate. All my 10-year-old eyes could detect was a small glowing puddle of water that changed neon colors. I gasped, and as I did so I lost my footing and fell. The disturbance caused 2 coconuts to land with a crash on my already injured foot. Ouch! I hollered. I needed water, so I cautiously and unwillingly approached the continually changing puddle. I quickly splashed the odd water onto my injured leg and drank some rather reluctantly. Well, that's smart. It was extremely delicious. I had drifted off to dreamland. When I woke, there was a single cloud that drifted slowly towards me. The mysteriously drifting cloud morphed into the shape of an old man. My aunt apparently couldn't find any other old man, so she just copy-pasted Abraham Lincoln onto a cloud. Lincoln. Although the man rasped and his voice rose barely above a whisper, his words were unmistakable. "You have a hard life," he crackled. "Therefore, I shall give you a choice. Do you wish to be able to fly or to become invisible?" Choices. A strange, defiant, demanding word. Choices. A word of liberty, of freedom, a word that allows you to explore. I have faced a lot of choices in my life, yet none as terrifying, as graceful, as blissfully tempting as this simple inquiry. To fly would mean to be free. Invisibility would mean lurking about and hiding from the wondrous world. Well, the man shattered my thoughts that had been as deep as the ocean. Okay, deep as the ocean? Really? Are you really that deep, 10-year-old Quinlan? Have you made your choice? Yes, my spirit wills me to have the freedom of flight. Very well, he rasped. I grant ye the ability to fly. As he spoke, the puddle of neon water evaporated to form a rainbow in a cloud, and suddenly I felt the ground sink slowly away from my feet. I had discovered the feeling of flight. Soaring high above my worries and despairs, I joyfully proclaimed, I knew I made the right choice. That day, I had found my destiny. I had discovered freedom, I had experienced happiness, and I can sum it all up in one word: choices. A word of life. And that's the part where I just sort of stood there awkwardly until the teacher said, you know you only had to write a paragraph telling me if you'd rather fly or be invisible, right? But hey, I mean, he did submit it for a writing competition and it won, so it's still pretty cringy. It is time for the cupcake quote of the day. It is our choices that show us who we truly are, far more than our abilities. Albus Dumbledore. Any hoozles, if you liked this video, why don't you give the like button a nice little pet? It wants some affection. And if you want to see some more of my videos at some point, you can hit subscribe. But you don't have to. As always, have a beautiful day full of magic and joy. Bye!